Have you been working? Have I fixed the problem? Oh, yep, sure have. Nice, cool. I'm gonna need a little bit of this iron for today, so that's perfect. Hello, current friends and maybe friends alike. My name is Marchelin. My friends call me March, and welcome to another episode of The Bunny Does Things. Since the last episode, I have been a busy bun, and I'm going to tell you all about what I've been working on. Last episode, we built this cool apiary that is doing great. Love it. We built April a house, and we've been absolutely plagued by these wandering merchants who still refuse to bring anything good. So, anyway, last episode, or since the last time, I should say, I went back to the Nether. I ended up getting a bunch of like supplies and actually trying to get some levels. You can see I have like 33 right now, which is pretty great. I did die a couple times in the Nether. I did lose my diamond sword in the process. This is a new diamond sword. I'll get into that in a moment. Yeah, but small tangent. I know I die in the Nether frequently because I refuse to wear armor. And yes, that is an aesthetic choice. I do not like the look of the armor in Minecraft. And I'm aware that as a self-made bunny girl, maybe my aesthetic sensibilities are already called into question. Sure, I get that. But I still don't like the look of armor. I'm not gonna wear it if I can help it. And I will not be taking more questions. No armor. Anyway, aside from dying twice more and losing my diamond sword, some good stuff did come out of it. Like, for instance, I now have three total wither skeleton skulls. So that's awesome. We can summon the wither whenever we want. And in fact, we might do that by the end of this episode today. At least that's my plan. Like I said, I lost my original diamond sword. Not that that was a big deal. It wasn't really the best sword on the block. But I was able to... I wonder if I can show you it from up here without going down there just yet. I was able to build a cave spider spawner farm. Which is what that is down there. This whole monstrosity of cobblestone. I just used a design from I think it's Shulkercraft. It's on the wiki. It's on the Wikipedia for Minecraft for like cave spider spawner farms. I'll put the link in the description. I better put the link in the description. Anyway, I used that to actually get all of my levels back because I kept dying in the Nether. But because of that, I now have a new diamond sword, the Grabbit. This time, instead of looting 2, it's got looting 3, so it's a clear step up. I put mending on it. It's got knockback 2 and sharpness 3, so not bad. Not a bad start for a sword. I like it. Additionally, I started enchanting some other gear. I have a crossbow that I've been working on. Quick charge 1, piercing 4, unbreaking 1, so it's coming along. It's going to be a bit. And I have a silk touch pick. Also something I need to work on and sort of make a little bit better. But I also have a backup fortune 3 pick, so that's super nice in case I ever lose Lady Luck. So that's cool. I went back into the ground. I got some more diamonds. And what else did I do? That's about the bulk of it, I think. Nom 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 nom. So I have a plan today for all of these iron blocks that I got from the iron farm. But before I get into that, we have 33 levels. The odds are, again, the armor thing, I am going to probably perish. So I should probably use them while I've got them. Okay, that actually works out. I can take this pick and combine it. Oh, it's getting dark already. I can combine it with the Silk Touch pick. 11 levels, that's fine. I'll pay a visit to April and end up getting like a mending book soon. In fact, let's just get that mending book right now. One day we will level you up, April. It's gonna take a lot of trades, though. I'm sorry, I have nothing for you. Bye-bye. Alright, let's put mending on this pick. And while we're at it, let's give it its own name. Obviously, it's a silk touch pick, so rolling with like the bunny-esque puns, let's call it the cotton touch. That'll work. Alright, there we go. Got it. Now we have a silk touch pick that we can use whenever we need it. While it's raining, this might be a great time to talk about what I plan on doing today. With some of this iron, I thought it would be a lot of fun to start mapping out our area. So we have all the iron, we have plenty of redstone, which I don't remember which box it's in. I really need to label these. Yeah, we have plenty of redstone. So we can make lots of compasses, which means we can make lots of maps, since I have a fairly okay amount of paper supplies. And with that, we can kind of get like a sense of our village. So we'll show off some of the buildings that we have now, and if I do it the right way, we can save some, instead of updating some of the maps, we can leave them as like older versions of the maps, make new maps, and then we'll have sort of like a history of how this place changes over time. I think that would be really cool. Well, it's still raining, so I'm gonna brew some potions. Maybe something that will help us for our future work today. I have 2 potions in mind that I kind of think would be helpful. I'm thinking that we can make some speed potions, and we can make maybe, I might actually need an invisibility potion. That would make me feel better for what I want to do at the end of the episode, maybe with the wither. And we drop that into our night vision potion. And wait for the magic to happen. Great timing, I just woke up. And also that means that since I got to sleep, the rain should be letting up. Perfect, perfect. Okay, I have plenty of item frames for now. We have some nice paper supplies. Lots of iron. Lots of iron. Compasses. Next step is compasses. Sure, we'll just make like 16 of them. That's a good start. I don't think I have the paper for that anyway, so... Yeah, I don't. We'll start with 8 empty maps. And one thing I'm curious about is whether or not, like, or what zoom level I kind of want this at, and where I start it. Because once you start zooming in, it gets weird, doesn't it? I always get a little confused when I start with maps because of the zoom function. But I believe each level of zoom on a map is its own sort of grid. So as long as I just make it consistent, I should be able to line it up with the rest of the maps in the village. Now, I'm not sure if like a default map, let's find out, is going to be like too big. Because it might be. So let's see, I'm right at the edge of this particular grid. If I were to zoom out, so there's my pumpkins all the way over there on the right of the map, and the old house slash chicken coop. I think for this area, I'm probably going to want to leave it the most zoomed in it gets. So that actually makes my life a lot easier. So we walk off the map a little ways, and we use the next one. Okay, we have all 9 maps of the area. I've decided to go 3 by 3 just because it will center on our village really nicely, or at least for now it will. Might eventually have to come in on this side too, but let's get them on the wall just here for the moment and just see what they look like. That one, that one. So here we have our map of like our surrounding area. And I always love doing this. It always comes together so well and looks so cool when you actually can like see the world from like a bird's eye view like this. Like our little houses right here. Look how cute they are. Hopefully we'll get more in the future and be able to see this grow. Now, while this is cool having this up here, I think it's important to stay organized. And one of the ways I like to do that is actually by coming up with like a naming system for the maps. So I know where they go and I can like duplicate them pretty easily and make more if I have to. Oops. The world's gone dark. So to stay organized, I'm going to use the anvil. And I've grabbed our center map since this is going to be the center point of our maps for the future in this area. And I'm going to rename it. That way I can keep it nice and tidy. So instead of map, we're going to call this home because that's where we are. We're going to call it version 1 because that is, hopefully there'll be more versions. So this is like the first one. And then I like to kind of try to do this on like a coordinate, like an origin or like a math coordinate grid, which I know sounds really nerdy, but it does help to keep me organized. So X and Y like is what I'm thinking. So like right now, since this is the origin, this is the center of our map, we are 0, X, and 0, Y. Okay, so we have 0, 0. Grab the next one. So if this is 0, 0, then this would be 1, 0, because it's 1 in the X direction, but none in the Y direction. Then if this is 0, 0, this one right here would be -1, 0. There we go. So the idea with this is that if they ever came off the wall for any reason, I would be able to take a look at these names and I'd be able to put them back up in order without actually trying to like jigsaw it. Yeah, that's the plan. So I'm going to go waste all my levels renaming these maps and then be back with you in a moment. Beautiful. Let's put them over here. Not going to be their permanent home, probably. More than likely. But for now, this is just a good out-of-the-way area. It kind of will decorate the place a little bit. And we could test out my little naming system right now. So, like, without even putting down 0, 0, this is 1, 0, which means that goes here. -1, -1. Perfect. Look at that. It all lines up. My system works. I'm guessing this one, then... Yep, good. I don't know what's up with that shading, but they do line up, so I'm happy enough with that. I'm just going to place these down here, and this will give us something, like, kind of neat to work on as we go and, like, fill in the entire surrounding area, get a really good sense of where we're going. Yeah, I actually might want to bring... I know I haven't created it yet. I might want to bring the map that goes in this section because I think, like I promised earlier, I owe you guys a wither fight. Okay, well, I have a different fight, apparently, that I have to do first. So let's go just take care of these guys. It's working. They're not very good at teamwork, although they will break my shield eventually. Oh, my wheat field. Well, that's fine. I was going to harvest it next anyway. I'm totally not procrastinating about fighting the wither. Nope, that's not what's happening whatsoever. What gave you that idea? Can't fight the wither on an empty stomach after all. I have my skulls. I have my sand. I think we're ready. Let's go through the portal, because I'm definitely not fighting the wither here at my base. That would just be a disaster. You're also kind of a disaster. An adorable disaster. I don't really... That's the direction I have to head in. So we're just gonna wait for this gas to do what they do. Just float away. Alright, we're probably good. I base this on nothing. I don't have any golds. My weapons aren't on my hotbar. I'm running along a very narrow ramp. I make great decisions in the nether. But we're already out, so not a big deal. Welcome to the mushroom forest? Dark woods? Whichever biome this is. Welcome here. We've actually been kind of here before. In one episode, we had to run through here as it was getting to be dark. I believe that was episode 5 when I was in the Lush Caves. Those actually happened to be over in that direction. The lava falls, where we fought those fires, over in that direction. I've cleared out a little bit of area here for the wither fight. This is roughly 1,000 blocks away from our home, which is in that direction. I also have been pretty busy. Here's not a great example of that. Why don't I give you a tour? Wither fight? What are you talking about? We're going on a tour. Okay. Welcome to a different Lush. Well, maybe it's all connected. Who knows? But welcome to this Lush Caves. I spent a bit of time here since the last episode, kind of just exploring it. This is where I got all those diamonds. They were basically all in this area, which is pretty cool. Another geode. That's always nice and lovely. Yeah, just a pretty fun area overall. Well, I suppose we should get back up to the surface and do the thing that we came here to do. Although you haven't seen that geode yet. Very pretty. Very cool. S tier block. Alright, back up on the surface. My little beacon. And I basically have everything I need. I have the sword, I have the shields, I have the invisibility potion, and I have the wither skulls and the soul soil. Oh no! It looks like I still have my wooden hoe from home. I can't let anything bad happen to that. I better bring it back. Alright. Now, the wither fight. Let's actually stop delaying and just do it. If you thought I was actually going to take on the wither with a sword and a shield, I'm sorry, and no armor. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm going to be cheesing this fight, or at least the first time. I really want that beacon, and I don't like armor, so here we are. I'm gonna block up by 12. This is actually something I was looking at on I believe this is a channel called Rayworks. They have a great little tutorial on how to essentially lock the nether in place. Sorry, the wither in place, so that you don't actually, like, you can drop dripstone on its head. That's really where this is heading. Just like with the cave spider spawner, I will put the link to that video in the description, because that is the responsible thing to do. It essentially is going to involve a lava bucket and this pillar, but also I have to pillar up pretty high, 1 for the dripstone, and 2 to get out of range of the wither. It's a thing, and it can go very wrong. If you don't pillar up fast enough, the wither will knock you off the tower during the explosion. So actually what I'm going to do is pre-build some of this. This is not something that Rayworks did in their video, but it makes me feel safer if I just, like, come ahead and do this ahead of time, rather than trying to build 2 towers at once. I think this is part shield, but also it's really just to keep you out of the wither's vision. And actually, for my own peace of mind, I'm one above, right? Yeah. For my own peace of mind, I'm also just going to drink this invisibility potion. Because I really only get one shot at this, and if I mess this up, I am going to have to fight the Wither for realsies. And that's my portal. Yeah, let's not mess this up. Alright, we get the lava bucket, we get the Wither head in the offhand, and we drink the invisibility potion, which is again not part of the video, but darn it. I'm nervous. Okay. Lava, skull. Pillar. Pillar as fast as you can. Pillar as fast as you can. Alright, good. Good. I didn't get knocked off the tower. That is the important first step. This is not disconcerting. I blame Optifine for this. So now the Wither is just going to shoot out these blue skulls and they're going to blow up blocks in whatever direction they hit. So that's pretty cool. I need you to not go invisible. I do blame you, Optifine, but I do love you. It's a good thing I kind of know what I'm doing. So right here is where the Wither should be. Wow, this is really annoying. Can I get this to not do this? What a weird glitch. Can I like... I don't want to reload right now. I don't want to like undo... Well, you know what? I have the item, I have the frames, so hopefully it will just update itself in a second. Oh, even the trap door is invisible! This isn't ideal. Well, what I do is I put the dripstone here, and then I open the trapdoor, and I repeat this like 10 times, so... If you do it perfectly, I think you only need 8. I did not bring 8. I brought like 11. And look at that! Wither dead. Yay. Oh! There it goes. There they are. Alright. Now I gotta get down. That's also why I brought this water bucket. To be fair. Wow, the Wither just, Oh, good thing I built that wall. That would have been awkward. Not so much damage in that direction. That's cool. I'm gonna leave this up here for posterity. And if I ever do this again in this exact area, then at least I know the height I need to go to. It was about 40 blocks. That's what you gotta do at the minimum. Do you know that dripstone and anvils have like a maximum fall damage? Like anything above 40 blocks and they don't actually do any more damage, which is a shame because I would have loved to have killed the Wither with an anvil by going really high. Ooh. That would have been bad. Yeah, I would have loved to have done that. But was not in the cards. Oh, I'm making a mess. I'm making a big old mess. Alright, let's get our prize. It should be in the hopper. At least I hope it is. Yes, there it is. We did it. I don't think I got the advancement, though, for killing the Wither, but you know what? If that's the case, that's... Well, I got the achievement for summoning the Wither. Maybe there isn't one for actually just killing. I promise, on my bunny honor, that one day in the future, we will kill the Wither without cheesing it. But for today, I want that beacon. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a beacon, and we're going to bring it to full power because we have the iron farm. But first, I have to clean up. And we'll put this here. And one day, we'll fill in that part of the map. That tiny little glade. Tiny little glade. That's where we fought. That's where we cheesed the Wither. Hello, April. I have vanquished the Wither, and I've come to use your crafting bench. So if I am not mistaken, it's 3 obsidian on the bottom, the nether star, and then surrounded by glass. Awesome. We have a beacon. We have a beacon! Okay. And then we just place our beacon on top. Bring home the beacon. But is it a fully powered beacon? No, it's not. All right, this should be it. The fully powered beacon. Plonk that in. Beaconator! Yay! And I mean, obviously you get haste most of the time with these beacons when you're actually like, you know, mining or whatever. I guess you could do strength. I don't know, all these are pretty fun. But Jumpus is the best. Totally doesn't get yourself in trouble. What a productive episode. Fighting the Wither, making the maps, having the iron farm finally working. This calls for a celebration. And with that, I think that's going to do it on today's adventure. I want to thank you all for joining me. I hope you stay well, and with any luck, I'll see you all next time. Bye, friends.